Ah. You again. Hello humans. I realized I haven't done an Ask Zach in like a multiple amount of weeks. So since it's Christmas Eve tomorrow and, you know, New Year's and stuff coming up soon, it's December, you know, all that shit that's going on right now is going on. I thought it would be appropriate to do a little holiday themed Ask Zach, so I went on Twitter and I asked for your questions with the hashtag Ask Zach on holiday. Lame, I know, don't ask. And now I'm gonna answer some of your questions. So, let's do it. Roy Valentine, what are some Christmas traditions that you do in your family? We don't have any specifically, like, set Christmas traditions, but we do every year go and get our own tree. A real tree, not a fake tree. None of that fake in our house. Except, and this is gonna sound ridiculous to all of you people who live in snowy areas, still sounds ridiculous to me, really. But to go and get our real Christmas tree, we drive out to a beach where they're all grown. We go out, we get our sunscreen on, we put our dogs on a leash in shorts and t-shirts, and wander out and try and find the perfect Christmas tree. Then cut it down and drag it back along the sand. Sweating all the way. Australian Christmases are weird. And on a similar note to Christmas traditions, Chantel asked, do you open one present on Christmas Eve? Yes. For as long as I can remember, on Christmas Eve, every year without fail, my entire family has gotten new pajamas to wear to bed that night and to wake up with in the morning and open presents in. I know, we're f***ing adorable. Katie asked, do you prefer giving or receiving? Depends how big the present is. Sorry, Mum. Ashley said, tell us a funny story about what you got up to on New Year's Eve. Okay, in 2012 on New Year's Eve, I had been 18 for 3 days. Also, my birthday's in 4 days. Wait, 5 days. In 2012 for New Year's Eve, I had been 18 for a total of 3 days, and I went out, of course, because what else do you do? So we're out, we're going to all the clubs. These are all very, very new to me. I haven't been to any of these clubs before. And one of my friends said, hey, maybe we should go to Flamingos, which is the resident gay club here in Tasmania. So of course, I was down, we wandered up. In case you weren't already aware, New Year's Eve in gay clubs seems to be kind of a big deal. I mean, I know it's a big deal everywhere, but whew. They do it right. Anyway, it's been 2 years since this has happened, so I haven't been back into that club since. But the first time I ever went in there, within about 10 minutes, not even that, probably 5 minutes of me being in there, the tallest drag queen I have ever seen. Not that I've seen that many, but you know, she was tall. Walked past me, stopped, looked me up and down, pinched me on the chest / nipple area, and then said, you're new here, and walked away. And I was like, I'm out of here. Before anyone says anything, that was not me making fun of drag queens. They can do them. I'm not being homophobic. It'd be pretty unproductive of me to be homophobic, considering that I am a homo. You asked for it, internet. Letitia asked, what are you gonna do for New Year's Eve? This year, I'm doing something very, very exciting. So, I'm not being paid to say any of this, by the way. I'm not being sponsored by the event. I'm just going to the event. Anyway, I'm gonna be at the Sydney New Year's Eve Telstra YouTube show this year. What is that? I don't know either. Just kidding, I do. Most of you probably already know about this because Troy's spoken about it in his most recent video, but if you haven't checked it out yet and you want to watch it, do it. You can watch the show on Telstra's YouTube channel, and I think it'll be starting at 8:30 and going to 1 AM or something like that. I'm not going to be on the show specifically, but I'll be around. I'll be tweeting probably. So I'll leave a link to Telstra's YouTube channel if you want to go watch the show. But yes, I'm going up to hang out with a few YouTubers up there and have a good time. That's what I'm doing. Again, I'm not being paid to say any of that. I'm just going. Hannah said, do you sneak a peek at the gifts early? No. Someone whose name is Happy B-Day Louie, although I don't think that's your real name, said, what's your realistic New Year's resolution? I actually tweeted this, but legitimately, my New Year's resolution this year is to think less, do more, because thinking is not always as productive as it seems. And sorry to get a little bit serious here for a second, but I kind of feel like I need to. Overthinking has become a real issue for me this year, and if you suffer from anxiety too, you might be aware that that is kind of debilitating. But basically my New Year's resolution this year is to not let anxiety and circular, unproductive thinking come into my life, because it is not worth it. Let's collectively all try and do that. Think less, do more. Finally, somebody else with an unusual name that I'm sure is not their real name, Troy Savannah's life, asked who will you be kissing on New Year's? Probably a bottle of beer. And I am okay with that. Okay, thank you to everybody who submitted a question. That's all the questions I'm going to answer today. I'm going to be in Sydney from the 29th until the 1st of January. So if you see me about, say hey. If you want to meet me and I'm around the city, tweet me, maybe. The link is below to follow me if you want to. I also have Instagram and Tumblr and Facebook, so, you know, go nuts. Also, my merchandise store will be linked below. Also, you should subscribe because I post new videos every Tuesday. Also, I'm pretty sure I'll be uploading a video around the time that I'm in Sydney, so look out for that. Maybe I'll vlog. Should I vlog? Do you want me to vlog? Tell me below if you want me to vlog. But happy holidays, regardless of what you are celebrating this year, if anything. Bye. It seems like I have a habit of starting the year off fairly strong. But gradually, inevitably, naturally, I slipped back into old habits.